Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another video. For those of you seeing me for the first time, I am Chad Turnbow, an attorney in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. If you want to reach me, you can do so at 615-631-6306 or my email, chad@turnbowlawtn.com. Again, it's chad@turnbowlawtn.com. All right, so with that out of the way, today I want to talk to you about probate. So what is probate, first off? Well, it's very simply, it's the process of wrapping up or settling up a deceased person's estate. It's taking their assets, taking the debts they owed, and going through the process, figuring out who gets what out of all of that. You're going to have, obviously, beneficiaries who are receiving assets, creditors who are going to be receiving, payment for any debts that are owed. And to walk through the process, there's going to be a person called the personal representative. And the personal representative is either the person listed by the deceased in their last will and testament, or if there's no will, maybe that the court appoints. And they're going to be go walking through the process and then put in charge of determining what assets fall under the probate estate and which creditors' claims are valid and need to be paid out. Now, I just said something you may have caught. What assets fall into the probate estate? Obviously, that implies not everything does, and that's exactly what I mean. There are certain types of properties you have, whether that be bank accounts that say have a payable on death type account, or a life insurance policy that has a designated beneficiary listed. As long as that designated beneficiary is not the estate of the deceased person, those types of assets are going to fall outside and not be included in the probate estate. Also, if the person had, say, a revocable trust, and any items that were in that trust are not going to be part of the probate estate. Now, a person may have a revocable trust. That doesn't mean that they don't have a probatable estate as well. If they failed for whatever reason to put property into the trust, then unfortunately it's probably going to have to go through the probate process. And so how long does probate last? Well, that depends on how complex the case or the estate is. At a minimum, you're probably looking 6 to 7 months. Like I said, at a minimum, but if it's more complex, it could go on much, much longer than that. Now, the personal representative, again, I said they have a tremendous responsibility, and with that responsibility comes personal liability if they don't do things the right way. So if you are a personal representative and you are unsure or don't know what you're doing or clueless, contact me. Let me help you, walk you through the process, make sure it's done the correct way. That way you won't have to suffer if you do screw it up by going on your own. It's imperative that you get some sound legal advice. All right, so another thing I want to talk to you about is, where is probate handled? Well, you're going to file it in the court or jurisdiction of basically the county where the person but their usual place of residence. So if they lived here in Mount Juliet, we're going to be filing it here in Wilson County. If they lived in Nashville, it's going to be in Davidson County. And, if they had, they lived here, but say they had a beach house down in Florida, obviously we're going to be filing here, but there's also a step that's going to have to be taken down in Florida. It's a little more complicated on that. Tennessee cannot obviously handle, or Tennessee courts cannot handle real estate in other states. So, like I said, it's a little more complicated. All right. Another thing here in Tennessee, they have what's called a small estates claims. If the state is under 50,000 and personal property, then it could possibly qualify for this small claims estate process. Now, when I say under 50,000 personal property, that is not including joint property held with rights of survivorship with another person, and it also does not include real estate. So if you're unsure, contact me again. We can discuss it, and I can help walk you through that process and make sure it's done correctly. All right, I just touched on a few little things, just kind of for those of you who may not quite unsure what it is or just wanted a brief introduction to it. Again, there's a whole lot to it. There's deadlines, certain things must be done by, notifications have to be, certain people, specific ones that have to be notified and all that. So I don't want to kind of get into all that and get too much information out there. So again, if you're acting as a personal representative or needing to probate, a loved one's estate, you contact me, 615-631-6306, or again, my email, chad@turnbowlawtn.com. All right, I look forward to hearing from you, and hopefully I'll see you again soon with another video. Until then, take care.